Hello, everybody, and welcome in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey here live on YouTube. You're listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental makes your smile their priority. Schedule an appointment today by calling them at 607-545-4148 today. Binghamton defeated Twin City last night by a final score of 3-1. Binghamton scored one goal in each period. Nick Swain had the first, Garrett Sargis the game-winning goal, and in the third period, Dan Stone cashed in on the empty net tally. Ivan Bondarenko extends his point streak now to 21 games. He had an assist on that final goal for the Black Bears, and Binghamton looks to sweep the Thunderbirds down in Winston-Salem on the road with a victory here tonight. Binghamton comes in with a record of 26-3-0. They have 76 points, first place in the Empire, and first place overall in the FPHL. Brooks Hill, so good to be back with you, everybody. Cole did a phenomenal job last night filling in for me, and he is also on the broadcast tonight, so it's just like we are back inside the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena. But Cole, last night, a gutsy, low-scoring game, and not a lot of penalties to go with it either. So Binghamton really controlled the 5-on-5, but Dominic Tomei stole the show early in the first period.
Well, it seemed like it was a matchup between Tomei and Boris Babic the whole night. Which goalie would have the last laugh, and it was Tomei. Babic stood strong, but so did Dominic. Each one of them coming up big when the team asked of them, only each beaten a handful of times. The one interesting thing when you're looking at Babic was he was beaten a similar way both times. Both times a winger streaking into the side, able to pick a corner on him. Tomei just had a bit of an unlucky bounce, beat him. So we'll see if the two teams can learn from last night and readjust.
Binghamton had 30 shots after 2 periods of play last night. They were really getting after the Carolina netminder. He was the third star of the game, made 40 saves in net, and he is going to go back in between the pipes tonight for the Thunderbirds, as is Dominic Tomei. More on that in just a little bit. We're going to take a quick time out. Come back right after this. You're listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show.
Let us be the first to say Happy New Year, and we wish you a happy 2026. The Black Bears return to home ice on Friday, January 16th at 7 p.m. for Youth Community Night. It'll be fun for the whole family, so make sure to get your tickets at BinghamtonBlackBears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
The next iteration of the Tully's Good Times with Coach show will be on Tuesday, January 6th at 6 p.m. at the Tully's on the Vestal Parkway location. Join myself, Brooks Hill, along with head coach Brant Sherwood and members of the Black Bears for our first time at Tully's in 2026 to ring in the new year. We hope to see you at Tully's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show rolling along. They make your smile their priority. Call and schedule an appointment by ringing them at 607-545-4148. Twin City and Binghamton meeting tonight for the third game of the season series matchup. Binghamton won back in New York earlier this season in November, 5-4 victory, and then last night by a score of 3-1. So they lead the season series by a score of 2-0. Binghamton will host Twin City later this month in January. And Cole, it's a rare circumstance that we're going to see a team from the Continental Division 4 times this month.
Yeah, it's definitely getting a good look at each other. And if you look at the two games they played, they're a lot closer than the scores may have seemed. Especially last night, they're pretty much one-goal affairs. Last night, the empty netter made it a two-goal affair. Other than that, the game was 2-1 for a majority of it. 5-4 the final back up in New York. So these two teams have had some close battles. Whether it's high scoring or a low affair like yesterday, they match up pretty well.
43 shots last night for the Black Bears, 33 shots for the Thunderbirds. And they're going to turn to Dominic Tomei once again here in this one. Let's go ahead and get to our goaltending matchup brought to you by our friends at D-Squared Home Improvements. I know this is a little bit out of order, but while we have the opportunity to talk about it, thought we would go ahead and hit this mark. Dominic Tomei comes in tied for the team high with Connor McAnanama and wins. Both the goalies have 12 of record. Dominic has a record of 12-1-0 on the year, a league-leading best goals against average of 2.01, and save percentage of .929. Now, on the other side of things, Cole, I'm going to let you talk about Boris Babic just a little bit, just about the way he played last night. He did take the loss last night, so he falls to below hockey 500. He's 8-9-1 on the season. Save percentage actually went up a little bit, a .912. So what were you most impressed about with Boris Babic last night in between the pipes for the black and red?
Well, he never really seemed to panic. We've seen quite a few goalies, whether it's Raysar up in Danbury or now in the SPHL, or if it was Sharma last season, or some of these other guys that sprawl and seem to be making desperation saves. Babic didn't have that in his game. He was calm, cool, and collected, had his positioning right from the start, always seemed to get his body in the right area where he didn't have to make a difficult save, and made the game easier on him. Yes, he was beat twice, but both times it was shots that were hard to defend.
The Black Bears have a tendency to try to get into opposing netminders' heads. You didn't think that was the case last night with Boris?
They weren't really able to rattle him. There were a few times where they would have guys near the net, or they would have guys trying to take his eyes away, and Babic just unfazed by any Black Bear in his presence, focusing on the puck and only the puck.
All right, we're getting ready to take our next time out here on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. But before we do, want to give a special shout out to our friend Kendall Grayson from Thunderbirds TV, helping us out, making sure that everything was up and running for us here tonight. We believe we found what the issue was last night. The Ethernet cord is a little bit looser than what we would like it to be, but so far so good, and we hope that's going to be the case here tonight down in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Take a quick timeout, everybody. Come back, wrap up the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Find out with the UHS injuries and scratches are for tonight's game right after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
Teams getting ready to take the ice here inside the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, located in the Triad region of North Carolina. Black Bears making their only appearance of the regular season this weekend down here in the Tar Heel State. Black Bears and Thunderbirds getting ready to square off for the third time this season.
What does Triad region mean? That's why I raised my hand.
It is the geographical location of where we are.
No, I know,
in the
but why
state.
did they call it that?
Because Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill is the triangle.
Yeah.
So High Point, Greensboro, Winston-Salem is the triad.
Oh, okay. No, that's why I was raising my hand, because I had a question.
There you go. That's your North Carolina Geography 101 with Professor Brooks. Let's talk about something else. It's our UHS Sports Medicine Injuries and Scratches update. And Cole, you surprised at all that the Black Bears did not make any changes tonight in the lineup?
Only a little bit because they had the option with some extra guys here, but with the way they played last night, not at all at the same time. It's kind of like I'd be surprised if they made changes. I'd be surprised if they didn't. They don't make changes, and it makes sense to run the same lineup out there that had such a strong defensive performance. But like I said, they had extra guys here, so I thought maybe we'd see some other guys get in, but I can understand why Coach Sherwood and Coach Quenville would send the same crew.
So Chichu Lathan will sit out tonight as the healthy extra. Wyatt Friedlander and Jacob Schenker are not on the trip with the Black Bears. And Dominic Tomei will start in the net. We already talked about that. Connor McAnanamaw is the backup netminder. Pretty solid when you can have your playoff MVP and goaltender of the year in your pocket just in case something went wrong with Tomei. But Tomei played really good last night, made 32 out of 35 shots that he saw on saves. And you know what? Pretty cool rooming with Dominic this weekend, getting to know him a little bit better. And he likes to journal, I've learned, like in the hotel room. Likes to wind down at the end of the night. We were watching the college football game, Miami versus, I already forgot, Ole Miss.
Doesn't matter, Miami won, so who cares?
That's true. And I was actually falling asleep while the game was going on. Now, I'm the one who cares more about college football, and he was journaling in his notepad, and he actually told me, he's like, Brooksy, you're missing it. And I was like, yep, you're right.
He's a great, I'm sorry to cut you off, he's a great guy too, Brooks. First guy, I walked back into the hotel yesterday after the game, gives me a big smile because we hadn't seen each other yet on the trip. He goes, how'd it go last night? Or tonight, I should say. And then I had to break the news that I had a rough night, but you know, he was smiling at me and telling me, don't worry about it.
You know what? It was a great measuring point for you. You handled the adversity. Yes, the stream went down, but it would have went down if I was here doing it by myself.
Yeah, we both had fun, and just for the fun of it, we blamed you. We said, we'll just blame Brooks.
Okay.
Just to make it easy.
Yeah, that probably checks out. Took it like a champ. Well, the Black Bears are making their way out onto the ice here tonight, while the Thunderbirds await the announcement. Time to let everybody know tonight that the Thunderbirds are going to be wearing specialty jerseys tonight. They are black and purple, partners with their friends at Novant Health. Think about it like our UHS back home is their specialty jersey for tonight. So going to see a lot of purple in the stands as the Thunderbirds make their way out of the tunnel tonight. I do love the addition of the fog machines minus the big inflatable. That really helps speed up the pregame process when we are all set to go.
I didn't even notice that they changed that. I was a little focused yesterday. Back to Tomei and McAnanamaw, Brooks. If you go back to last season, the goalies of the month, Tomei and McAnanamaw, 2 of the last 3. McAnanamaw March/April, Reed Cooper November, October, and now Tomei December. So I mentioned that last night, but these guys last 3 months, this goaltending tandem, goalie of the month, and you throw Wyatt Friedlander in there as the third goalie, and it's a winning trio right there.
We also were talking with Kendall pregame tonight, and he said, yeah, I was very surprised when the goaltender of the month came out and it wasn't McAnanamaw. And then I thought, oh, wait, it's Tomei. It's the other guy.
Yeah.
So like that, he said, that's a pretty good problem you have up in Binghamton. So thank you, Kendall, for the kind words. He's a great broadcaster down here in Twin City. Well, the Apple Watch has officially said that it is very loud here inside the fairgrounds. Going to hear a lot of cowbell, just like our friends on SNL used to say all the time. We are going to take our final time out of the pregame show. Come back, and it's the FW Web Company first period. We're back with you after this.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Hello, everybody, and welcome in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey. Thunderbirds and Black Bears getting set for their third game of the season series. Carolina outfitted tonight in purple and black, a specialty jersey tonight. For the T-Birds, Binghamton outfitted in the traditional Road Ranger jerseys, black helmets, black bottoms with white jersey, and Binghamton written diagonally across their chest.
These are some nice jerseys. I like the pinstripes from the Thunderbirds here on the socks. It's a nice touch. I like that. You don't see many pinstripes in hockey.
You do not. Remember when the Wolves had those baseball jerseys for a couple years?
I do. It's actually the first thing I thought of when I saw that. And you know, being a guy who grew up on Long Island, a Mets fan who had to hate pinstripes, it works here.
BAE Systems opening faceoff, just about set to go, had a false start. Starters tonight for the Black Bears from A&C Heating and Air Conditioning. It's the second line of Mac Jansen, Garrett Sargis, and Zach Sirota. And on the blue line, Jesse Anderson and Scott Ramekers. Twin Cities shoots this one all the way around the wall behind Tomei, and we get an early stoppage here. 11 seconds gone. And an offensive zone draw coming up for the Black Bears.
Interestingly, a different starting lineup here for the Thunderbirds. They opt to go with the Butita and Kramer duo with Zach White centering that. Last night it was Ford Pastuca line that came out first.
Sirota lining up for the draw against Zach White. Battle of the Zacks is a tie-up, pushed back by Sargis. Sent around the wall by Garrett. And it ends up in the corner. Looks like White tripping over himself as Sirota's backhander almost sneaked in near side on the post, but Babbitt makes his first save of the night. Anderson tries to glove one down and inadvertently will play it all the way back to Tomei. The goaltender goes off the wall, trying to up the puck ahead for Jansen. No icing against Binghamton. And now the Thunderbirds get their first offensive possession of the night. They set it up on a tee behind the play.
Saw a lot of this from the Craig LaBelle duo. These two like controlling the puck, and they like controlling the pace of play, breaking out from the defensive end.
Now it was Connor Craig quarterbacking the breakout. They don't get the red line. Kirkby's line comes out now. Bondarenko still wearing the full bubble as Stubbs' one-timer goes high above the bar. One-timing bid is caught by Babbitt from the half wall. D'Orazio gets his first shot on goal of the night. And we're get another stoppage here, a minute 13 into the game. Carolina going to change some players. Or excuse me, Twin City going to change some players.
Yeah, I thought I was going to do that a lot of times last night. I think I caught myself maybe once. It's always hard to change when they change the name, you know?
Like, face off, yeah, it is.
Like River Sharks to what was it, to Venom?
Mammoth to Venom.
I don't even remember anymore. That's how long we've been doing this.
Tomei misplayed the puck, and it's stolen by Twin City. Loose puck is still available. Almost did it again right there. Ford comes away with the steal. Backhands it off the top of the glass and barely stays in play. Knuckles on the Thunderbirds forwards, and Bondarenko is going to be able to skate this one out of harm's way. Back the other way. Stubbs, a nice move. Throws it towards the net. Blocked by Kirkby. Rebound still available. They swarm the net. Stubbs' shot is knocked up into the air by Babbitt. They fight for it in the corner. Kirkby gets control of the loose puck. Starts to approach the blue line. Sends it around Bondarenko. Stubbs is there to receive behind the net. Cervone's pinched in from the blue line spot. Stubbs trying to work a double team down low. Pulls it away from Ford. Weber's wrist shot. Knocked down by Steffen. A little bit of friendly fire that time for the Black Bears, but Steffen picks the pocket. Tipped on target by Stubbs, trying to restart his point streak. It ended last night at 20. And Thunderbirds will whack that one out of midair, come all the way back into the Binghamton end.
CJ had plenty of chances last night. Boris Babbitt just came up big and ended his point streak, but Stubbs looked really good last night.
Anderson tries to find Yates. He eludes one defender, grabs it on the forehand, and her carry up top. Makes the Thunderbirds defenders run into each other and knocked down by Steffen on the redirect attempt. Shots are 5-0 Binghamton in the first 3 minutes of this contest. Thunderbirds aerial flip this one back into the Binghamton end. Swain carries up from the blue line. Tries to drag around Dimke. Instead, Jesse Anderson holds it in near side. Swain knocked it down, got it on target. Yates couldn't settle down the rebound. Babbitt being tested here early within the first 5 minutes of this one. 7 saves already. Thunderbirds go for the clear, and that gets rifled into the crowd off a deflection and out of play.
Some good up and down pace of this game already, especially from the Black Bears, able to pepper Babbitt and keep him on his toes like they did last night. They were able to crack him last night eventually. They look to do so here again. They did it about halfway through the first. Looking at a similar time frame.
Binghamton will elect to change. I think Gavin Yates trying to plead his case to the official that it was delay of game. Binghamton not going to go on their first power play right there, but it is going to be an offensive zone draw. Jansen will play it back to Stone. Here, throw it towards the net. Blocker save made by Babic. Rebound to Twin City. Butita will gain it from the red line, send it around the wall. Kramer's waiting for it, dressed in purple. Now Butita looking for the one-timing feed in front in the slot. And Kramer not able to get a piece of that one. Ends up behind the cage. Stone now reversing it around the wall. Sargis taking a peek at the opposition. Finds Jansen with a nifty pass between his legs. And Binghamton going to be able to play that one off the wall and back into the Twin City end of the ice. Thunderbirds will give it right back to the Black Bears as DeRozio and Stone work D to D. Seam pass ahead for Stubbs, late developing 2-on-1, but he got impeded on the way through. There's our old friend Josh LaBelle we saw earlier this year. And Binghamton's going to be on the power play here. Stone, shot, blocked, rebound, touched up by Twin City, but the referee says no possession. Extra attacker is out for Binghamton, and this will ricochet off of Stubbs' stick through the neutral zone as Yates came on as the extra attacker. Binghamton going to go on to the power play right now as LaBelle touches up. Hooking is the call at 15-13 of the first period.
Just impeded Stubbs on the way, and that's going to buy you 2 minutes in the box just like it did last night. So the Black Bears first to the power play here today.
So LaBelle will sit down for hooking at 4:45. And Black Bears power play did not convert last night. Cole, what were you seeing on the power play for Binghamton?
Well, they were passing the puck well. PP1 got a majority of the time. Just they were able to keep possession in the Thunderbird zone and not allow a change either side. Just couldn't crack through on Babic. He looked real strong and was able to man those angles, like I said.
Stubbs breaks his stick off the draw. He goes back to the bench, and Aiden Bircher gives him a new twig. Binghamton able to keep the play alive inside the zone after Twin City tried to clear. Yates walking Schnapp, trying to draw him out as far as he can. DeRozio wrist shot through traffic. Babic finds it, and he's able to hold on for a whistle. That'll take us to our first timeout of the night. Binghamton is on the power play, and we are still have donuts up on the scoreboard. We're back with you folks right after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Welcome back in, everybody. Binghamton is on the power play for the next minute 37. After our first media timeout, we are still scoreless here in Winston-Salem.
You hear the boos ring through the arena as they read out the football score, Brooks?
I did, and a lot of people just put their phones away across the concourse and stands. Cole, you actually made mention of it while Thunderbirds able to get this clear. Now we have a time to ask this question. You actually pointed it out to me. A lot of people on their phones during pregame today not paying attention to what was going on the ice.
Yeah, it was funny. You know, I went walking around the concourse and everyone had their phone out, the vendors, the fans, anyone just looking at that game. And, you know, you get one team that represents the state. Everyone's invested.
Actually, two states, North and South Carolina.
Well, yeah, but it was just a figure of speech.
Yates fires and bottom of the blocker save made by Babic. Minute left to go on the Meyer Security power play for Binghamton. They pass it around the horn, quarterbacked by DeRozio. Cross into the circle. Yates, wrist shot, scores! Gavin Yates lights the lamp. And Binghamton scores on the power play. It is 1-0 Binghamton.
Well, this puck may have been tipped by Kirkby in front. We won't have a replay of it, but he leads the line here. Yates and PP1 just do a good job of moving the puck around, making Babic skate in that crease, and eventually able to find a nice shooting lane where I believe Kirkby got a piece in front. He was parked out there yesterday right in front of Babic's eyes, and today able to tip one through as Binghamton, around the same time as yesterday, get on the board first.
Well, Binghamton is 1 for 1 on the power play. It's either Gavin Yates or Tyson Kirkby. Kirkby was in front of the net. We return to even strength. The Black Bears looking for more. Steffen tried to send it up top. His progress impeded. Here come the T-Birds. Zach White out wide. Scott Kramer near side. Pass never got across. Great defense by Scott Ramekers. This one gets deflected behind Tomei's cage, and Butita will send it up towards LaBelle at the line. Pinballed around off the skate of Kramer. They're looking for Swain on the home run pass. Elect to go for the single. Swain carries over. His wrist shot blocked by LaBelle. And I'm starting to notice Thunderbirds quick to double team behind the net, just like we saw with Watertown last week, Cole. Giveaway, Cervone's shot. Kicked away with the purpose by Babic. That would have made it 2-0.
Brooke, take a look at the shots on goal as we're nearly halfway through this period.
Actually, we're only 7 minutes in, but it's 13-0 favoring the Black Bears.
I said nearly halfway.
Just trying to keep you honest.
It's technically near, whatever.
Steffen out wide in the circle. We'll just shoot it in down low. Sargis against Ford. Size advantage to Sargis, and he's going to carry up top. Still stick handling. Diving down. Rebound knocked away, and Babic, wow, I believe, got a piece of that with his stick. What an individual effort by Garrett Sargis. And then the rebound almost knocked in. Yawning net by Zach Sirota. Remember that one. Now Sargis, far side. Sirota, snake eyes shot. Almost caught Babic sleeping, but it does go wide. Now Sirota in tight. And Babic able to make the save, and the team in purple very quick to protect their netminder.
Sirota, no stranger to scoring in this building. Made note of it yesterday. The last time before we were here yesterday, Sirota had the lone goal in that 1-0 victory for the Black Bears in Game 2 of the 2025 Commissioner Cup Finals. Macadamia and was just fantastic in that one.
Kirkby in the near side circle on his offhand. Gonna try to win this one back from Nate Keeley. Face-off will be won by Keeley. Puck's, though, left behind the net, stolen away by Kirkby. Sent back up top for Stone. A wrist shot absorbed by Babic at the top of his crease.
Great job that time from Babic. It's only, I believe, Nate Keeley still on the roster. Remember, Clay was here for a while, but they still have the N on the back of his jersey to signify it's Nate, so Clay must not be far behind. Threw me for a loop a couple times yesterday.
Schnapp controls the face-off, and here gained the red line, dumping in himself. Here try to run into Dan Stone, and that gets the crowd excited. That's the only offensive production so far that the Thunderbirds have had, is that hit right there. Shots are 16-0 favoring Binghamton. Stone shot will ricochet off of a forward skate. Couldn't make out which one it was. And now Stone looking for it. We'll just elevate that one out. LaBelle marked by Bondarenko as Twin City has to go backwards before they can go forward up the ice. Stubbs seals it temporarily off the half wall, but Kramer goes ahead to Batita, the Twin City captain. As this one's going to get deflected into the crowd.
Second puck, we saw a ricochet like that. And going back to that play by Schnapp, that's what he's built to do as a player. He's a pest, and he does his job so well because he's not just a pest throwing the bodies around. He can score, too. He's got a wicked shot, has a bunch of angles to his game, and is a real nice piece to have when you're playing with him and a real annoying piece to play against.
Big thanks to everybody hanging out with us in the YouTube chat tonight. Good to be back with Cole on the microphone as well. Ramekers will glove that one down back into the Twin City end. Ramekers out wide's got a step on the defender, but the puck jumped on him at the last second. Does work it down low behind the cage. Peeled away by Swain up top. Steffen's one-timer. A little bit on the weaker side for Steph. He knows he can get that shot a little bit harder, but Babic able to make the save, and it's an offensive zone draw coming up for Binghamton, and the forwards are going to change for the Black Bears.
Just pepper as much as you can. Already up to 17 shots on goal. They can't stop them all. Already buckled on one, but Babic looking strong after that. They always have good goaltending down here in Carolina between Cavalieri the past few seasons and Boris Babic, who we saw a few times. Always a good tandem.
Got a false start on the draw. We're reset, do it again.
Who was the other guy they had a couple years ago, too, that came in relief in that finals game? Karpinski?
Cody Karpinski. Great win by the Black Bears. Jansen didn't have control initially, but then picked the pocket of a Twin City forward. Now, finally, Thunderbirds able to get it out. Ford sending it over far side. First shot of the game for the Thunderbirds is saved by Tomei. I believe that was Pestuka who got that shot off. Ford sends it up top. Nobody there. Vacated blue line for Twin City. So they're going to have to retreat. That was a one-and-done trip for Twin City as we approach the halfway point of the period.
Much needed first shot on goal for the Thunderbirds there. It looked like that bit of a time gave them some time to talk.
Knocked in by Kirkby. Great forechecking effort by the Black Bears. Bondarenko took it away from the defender behind the net, and Tyson was in the right place at the right time. Black Bears lead 2-0.
Well, just a great job by Kirkby and Bondarenko to follow up on that play, get themselves in a good position to beat Babic, and early they have that 2-0 lead around halfway through. So a good job by the Black Bears to jump on the Thunderbirds.
So Binghamton with a goal on the power play and a goal at even strength here in the first half of period number 1. Tonight's first period brought to you by our friends at FW Web Company. Visit them at nearby 62 Griswold Street, right outside downtown Binghamton, or online anytime at fwweb.com. Bondarenko almost just made it 3-0 at the bottom of that ad read. Just hit the side of the cage. Beautiful tic-tac-toe passing for the Black Bears. Kirkby one-timer, and that one goes high. He's hunting for another one this period. Bondarenko throws it towards the mixer. Knocked out into the neutral zone. And Cervoni resets with Weber. Back behind the play. Cervoni towards the middle, off the skate of Steffen. Binghamton will take that opportunity to change. Everybody but Kyle headed towards the bench. Butita sending it around the wall. You can hear the door slam on the Thunderbirds bench right now. They are not happy. White carries behind the net. On the backhand, turnaround bid goes well wide of Tomei's cage. Over on the far side, Butita can't catch up to it. Swain will lose his edge in front of the penalty box door. And the Thunderbirds go out far side. Dimke now with it, wearing the 39 jersey tonight for a specialty jersey one-off. Troy Harwell will throw that one towards the middle. Stolen by Yates, and then he gets pickpocketed by White. Zach White spending some time in the ECHL, most recently with the Iowa Heartlanders. Double-A of the Minnesota Wild. Look out, it could be a stretch play. Butita and D'Orazio get there at the same time, and it knuckles into the corner. Swain comes away with the loose puck, but his long reach not going to help him out that time, trying to go for a 2-on-1. White and Stone collide with each other at the blue line. Both referees say to play on. Temporarily stolen away by Butita now. He's got some shoves for Stone away from the play. Looks like they get their sticks free. Puck squirts out to the far side of your screen. And D'Orazio calms things down for the Black Bears. Stone, stretch pass. Ahead to Yates, or leave it for Jansen. Far side. Trailman is Ramekers. Comes in. Knuckles off the redirect. Sirota gets there first behind the net. Carry up top. And now down low for Yates. Got a little bit of handcuffed. And to reach for that one a little bit too far. Thunderbirds try to get the clear. They will. And Jansen playing it back over for Scott Ramekers. They're going to say no icing. Thunderbirds bench not too happy about it. They go for the stretch pass again, and Cole, the Black Bears have sniffed that out every time tonight. I know they had a lot of breakaways last night, but that seems like it was a point of emphasis today to cut that down.
Yeah, and that's how the Black Bears are able to score, so they don't want to give Twin City any of those opportunities there. They know those breakaways can be dangerous, so they want to keep that to a minimum.
We're going to take a timeout. 6:52 left to go in the first period. Binghamton leads 2-0. We're back with you right after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here live together again on YouTube. It's been a while since Cole and I have called a game. Almost, what, a month now?
No, only like 3 weeks.
Okay.
You've been mentioning it a lot. I can tell you missed it.
Oh, just trying to give you your flowers. You did a good job filling in last night. The team Cole fans were out and about last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I saw it in the YouTube chat and on Facebook as well.
Oh, Team Cole. It's like a Pokemon team.
Black Bears up 2-0. We did get some clarification while we were away at that last commercial. First goal did belong to Tyson Kirkby, deflecting Gavin Yates' shot on the power play. So Kirkby with 2 goals already in the first period, 1 at even strength and 1 at 5-on-5. The Kirkby goal comes at 5:58 from Gavin Yates and Austin DeRazio on the man advantage. Binghamton 1 for 1 on the power play. And then 10:03 time of the goal, even strength goal for Tyson, assist going to Bondarenko and CJ Stubbs.
So CJ Stubbs back in the scoring column, and Yvonne extends that point streak. Those two just been unbelievable this season for the Black Bears, and throw Mac Jansen in there as well. Those three have appeared in almost every game together.
Look out, funny bounce off the end wall, looking for Stubbs, crashing the net. Guess who threw it off the wall? Dan Stone, Mr. Glass Stanchion himself. Remember, he had that funny goal in the finals.
Oh, I could never forget. I mentioned it last night when he scored his
empty netter.
I said, I don't think that's the farthest goal Dan Stone has scored in this arena.
No, it is not. Butita tries to run through DeRazio, but he's the one who ends up on the ice. Kirkby sends it back up top for Stone. Wrist shot through traffic. Gloved by Babick, but he couldn't grab the rebound. Tried to flash the leather. White, 3-on-2 for the T-Birds, but then he tries to take his man 1-on-1 instead. And that'll allow Stone to come away with the puck. Nobody better in the league on puck defenseman than Dan Stone. LaBelle in towards the middle, finds White. Now in stride, far side. Pastuca tries to dance around Stone. Here give no quarter. And DeRazio trying to whack this one out of the zone. Pastuca will get there first, far side. Shot will go wide. Tomei still only seen 1 shot on goal. Ford carries up top. Hanley fires, just tipped wide. Behind the net, spun around the wall. And Stubbs tries to find Stone moving up the ice. Binghamton will be able to whack that one out into the neutral zone. And some forwards will go off. They're going to try to get the defenders off next time they get the puck in deep. Hanley off the wall. Great dodge by Ramakers right there in the middle of your screen to avoid too many men. Now Stone gets off. Swain with the loose puck out wide. Carries into the middle. Swain fires. It was Steffen. Babick sprawling, trying to regain his stick and his positioning. Schnott comes away with the loose puck. Tries to clear, but it's held in by Anderson. Yates has got his head up. Spins it down low. Cycle commences for the Black Bears. Swain and Steffen, 2-man group down low. Up top for Jesse. Wrist shot is going to be caught. Nobody in front of the net that time around. for the Black Bears. 4:19 left to go here in the opening period. Binghamton leads 2-0. We're going to be back with you right after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Apple Lincoln. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Another nice day here in Winston-Salem, or at least a nice night. It was raining today, but the Black Bears would call it a lovely start to this one. They're up 2-0 early in this game. About 15 minutes gone in the first, 4:19 remaining, and it's 2-0 road team. So really all you could ask for if you're the guys in white.
And last night, Binghamton was giving away a lot of chances in the opening period. Tonight, that is not the case at all. It's actually the exact opposite. It is a full 180.
Yeah, and these are the games where as a goalie on the other end, you got to stay locked in. If you're Tomei, you don't have a lot of work. You have to make sure that you keep yourself locked together.
So following the face-off to resume play, Binghamton sends it around the wall, knocked down by LaBelle, and Thunderbirds try to start a breakout. Dimke behind the net with it. Just hand it off to LaBelle. Binghamton more content to let Twin City rag the puck behind their own cage. They're looking for the stretch pass into the middle, like that. Schnapp not able to handle it cleanly, able to get a whack on it. They're onside. Keeley throws it towards the net, looking to bat it out of midair. I believe that was Mania. Giveaway. Now Swain comes away with it. Could be a 2-on-1, but a great breakup at the last second. That was Michael Kosis getting in the way of that opportunity. Knocked down by Yates. Trying to look for that defenseman far side. It was Scott Ramaker. Step it into the middle. Jansen on the back end. Goes around, tried to bank it off the netminder. It's still available. Hack and whack time. Babick tries to find it. He has it. And we will get a stoppage. Great on Babick to find that puck, because if the Carolina defender, Twin City defender, covers it up in the blue paint, it's a penalty shot.
I mean, from Mac Jansen, too, that's a pro play right there, a veteran play, getting himself to look like he was going to try a wraparound and then hit that quick stop and try to bank it off Babick. You don't see that very often. I think he deked everyone in the building.
Sirota in white lineup. Far side circle. Zach White's going to be able to win that draw. Thunderbirds have had a hard time breaking the puck out of their own end in period number 1. That's just being honest. Sirota tries to dangle around to the defender. It was Harwell. They play it ahead to White. Back checked by Sargis. Binghamton marking White in the offensive zone. Sent around the wall. And now Butita starting the low cycle. Kramer takes over control. He's pushed off the puck by Sirota. Zach Sirota being the little engine that could. Smallest forward on the ice, but getting physical with his body. Puck still available. Butita corrals the rebound. Sent up top. Harwell fires. Tomei makes the save, finds the rebound, and here Swallow up.
Good job by Tomei on the, I don't want to say craziest or roughest, but the most active, I'll say, sequence he's seen of the night, making 2 quick saves and getting to a whistle.
2-0 Black Bears lead. As the sides have to be separated on their way to the benches. We got 2:26 left to go here in the frame. Ford and Kirkby in the draw. Kirkby has the only 2 goals in the game so far. Great face-off awareness by DeRazio. Absolutely floored his man off the set face-off play by Twin City. Now far side, looking at it. Tonight's number 15, Connor Craig, normally wearing the number 5 jersey. They're send it in towards the middle. Stone settles down a bouncing puck. And Stubbs will play it for DeRazio right in stride. D-Raz comes over the line, tries to get up to the forehand, is able to get a shot off, but it does trickle just wide. Bondarenko misses the aerial flip. Cunningham's going to get a step, but he couldn't find the puck in time. Twin City looked like they were about to go for a line change. Stubbs right back into the offensive side. DeRazio spinning around, but that pass not hard enough to end up down low. Returned back out to the center ice circle, and the Black Bears have to regroup, re-enter the zone. Babick will play it around the wall for Ford. Here go into the middle for LaBelle. Lost the handle on it. Stubbs got clipped up high. Checks his chicklets to make sure they're all still there. We continue to play on. Now Cunningham dances in, poked off his stick by Kirkby. And Stubbs able to glide it out into the neutral zone. Bondarenko now coming back the other way. And we're going to have a penalty called away from the play. As this will go against the Black Bears.
It's going to be Stubbs who finished a check on Schnapp. He'll take a seat in the box, and if the Thunderbirds are unable to score, this will roll over to the second, so the Black Bears just need to kill off 65 seconds here.
So CJ Stubbs given the gate very quickly there and gotten an extra for unsportsmanlike conduct, and the officials told him to go ahead and head to the locker room. So Binghamton's going to be penalized here. Time of the penalty is 18:55.
Have to see how it all shakes out on the big board and stuff.
And Cole, now that you have a partner tonight, you actually sit next to the off-ice official who enters all the live stats into the computer, and you have time to look at it.
Yeah.
So now you'll be the first person to know what's going to happen.
Well, I don't like cheating on people's screens, but the off-ice officials here, super friendly, tapping me on the shoulder, always helped me out last night, so big props to them. They're the best down here. Everyone here just so nice.
So time of the penalties will be 18:55, and Gavin Yates is going to serve. They have 2 minutes up on the big board.
So I'm going to guess we're going to see Stubbs maybe to start the second in the box. We'll have to see what the penalty rings out to be.
Ooh, and the referee just came over and signaled it's going to be 4 minutes, not 2 minutes.
Looks like Stubbs got an ejection, so we will not be seeing him for the rest of the night.
Face-off one back by Twin City. This is a lifeline for the Thunderbirds. Cunningham, who was on the receiving end of that CJ Stubbs hit, looks to be okay. He's back out there on the ice. Pestuka over for Cunningham. They play a game of catch. It continues on, and a shot going to be tipped wide by Butita. Binghamton gets to a loose puck first behind the net, and Binghamton on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the first time tonight.
So it looked like it rang out. The first 2 minutes were for roughing, the second 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct, and then the ejection for abusive official for Stubbs.
All right, thank you, Cole. Twin City not able to gain the line, as this will come back out through the neutral zone. Nate Keeley matched up with Stone on the near side wall. Keeley not able to get a clean handle on it. They look to try to get it past LaBelle. DeRazio was streaking, but nothing going to be able to come of it. DeRazio comes back nicely on the back check, and there's going to be a penalty against Twin City. We will go to 4-on-4.
It's going to be a tripping call this time. on Kosas. The goal scorer from last night on the power play will be out of action for the next 2 minutes, and this really puts a damper on that lifeline, as you said, for the Thunderbirds when this is all said and done.
And Cole, tell everybody how much time's left in the period.
There is only about 3 seconds left. So
that is heartbreaking for the Thunderbirds. 3 seconds away from the horn. Even if you don't score it, you took an offensive zone penalty.
Yep. 3.7 to be exact.
So we will go to 4-on-4, and barring anything else in the final 3.5 seconds.
We've seen crazier.
We have.
I always go back to Tyson scoring that 1 goal in Watertown.
Now, looks like that one's going to be just pushed into the corner, and the horn is going to sound, and that is where the first period is going to come to a close. So Binghamton, with 2 goals from their captain, Tyson Kirkby, on top of the Thunderbirds on the road tonight, 2-0. So don't go anywhere, folks. We have the Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up. We will take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, stats through 20 minutes of play, and talk about the goals from Tyson as well. We're back with you after this.
Let us be the first to say Happy New Year, and we wish you a happy 2026. The Black Bears return to home ice on Friday, January 16th at 7 p.m. for Youth Community Night. It'll be fun for the whole family, so make sure to get your tickets at BinghamtonBlackBears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
The next iteration of the Tully's Good Times with Coach Show will be on Tuesday, January 6th at 6 p.m. at the Tully's on the Vestal Parkway location. Join myself, Brooks Hill, along with head coach Brant Sherwood and members of the Black Bears for our first time at Tully's in 2026 to ring in the new year. We hope to see you at Tully's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Welcome back to what my broadcasting partner likes to call the Tar Heel State here in North Carolina. Just got an update that CJ Stubbs' penalty is just a misconduct, so he should be able to return in the second period, is what I've been told from the off-ice officials, so we will see what happens. But right now, we'll welcome you to the Excite Motorsports first period intermission show. Excite Motorsports, browse, ride, and buy free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online at excitemotorsports.com, and let's look at the highlights from the first period presented by the Binghamton Hockey Booster Club here. We'll take a look at that. The highlights all coming from the Black Bears. 2 goals, both from the captain, Tyson Kirkby, just finishing up plays in front. And Tyson, the first one a tip, the second one a good battle, and all of a sudden the Black Bears find themselves with the same lead they had going to the third period, this time going to the second. Penalties at the end of the period is really where we got some score sheet action. The first one, though, in the first 5 minutes was from Twin Cities. It was LaBelle. Nothing came of that. At first, it was about 2 minutes to go, or at least, a minute 30 down before Kirkby was able to score. So LaBelle looked like he was home free, and then wasn't. Then Stubbs, at the end of the period, got a roughing and unsportsmanlike conduct. And with 4 seconds to go, it was a trip on Twin City that sent us to this 4-on-4. So where we stand right now, it's 2-0 Binghamton. Shots on goal, 24-4 in favor of the road team. And the penalties, 4-on-4 action, the result of that for the next minute 56. We're going to step aside here. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more for you soon.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back in Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Excited to see what the Twin City version of the Chuck-a-Puck is going to be during the second intermission. But for right now, let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, find out what's going on across the FPHL. Watertown leads Danbury 4-3 in the second period. That game being played in the Danbury Ice Arena. Athens leads Columbus 2-1 down in Georgia. Also in Georgia, on the other side of the state, the Blue Ridge Bobcats have a 5-0 lead over the Columbus River Dragons. I wonder how many bottles of water Brett Wiseman has gone through tonight. He gets excited for those goals, and now that they already have 5, he might already be out. He might already be out. Blue Ridge, nope, not Blue Ridge. Baton Rouge, that's the BR I was looking for. Baton Rouge and Monroe scoreless in the first period. And Topeka leads 1-0 over Biloxi early in the first period. So Scarecrows over the Breakers on the road 1-0. No score yet between Moccasins and Zydeco. Bobcats lead the River Dragons 5-0 on the road. Rock Lobsters holding on to a 2-1 advantage at home. And Watertown up on Danbury 4-3 in the second period. That was a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. Don't go anywhere. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report rolls on. Maybe we're asked the broadcast some questions. We got 10 minutes left to go here in the intermission, so go ahead, drop them in the chat right now. Cole and I will pick out our favorite ones to talk about when we come back after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240 4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Apple Lincoln. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report wrapping up here. Time to dig through our YouTube chat tonight and find out who's got a good question.
One of these days, I'll get a graphic for it.
Yeah, one of these days.
One of these days.
One of these days. So let me see here. Good question. Who would win in an arm wrestling match between Cole and Brooks? That is a good question. Fortunately, there's not enough space up here in the press box to test this out.
That would be a great Tully's thing.
You know what? Maybe we will do it for Tully's.
Next time we're at Tully's.
Cole would have to show up to a Tully's so we could do it at Tully's. But
I'm sorry, I had class.
Yeah. That's fair. Just had to I had to get back to midseason form after being out for a night.
I should be back at some Tully's this upcoming few months.
Oh, that's good. So let's take another look at the questions here. That was honestly the best question I've seen so far. A lot of fans fighting with each other.
That's no fun.
Okay. Here's a question for you from me.
Yeah.
Was that the best period the Black Bears have played all year? Considering the level of opponent, obviously that's not the most goals they scored in a period, but they dominated that period, outshooting their opposition by 20, and they didn't get 3 of the shots on goal until the last 5 minutes of that period.
Yeah, it's definitely up there, Brooks. I don't want to give it a definitive because there's been so many good periods that we have sat here and said that may have been the best, so I'm going to bite my tongue because we keep getting back to it. I would say that would be one of the top 5. And if the Binghamton Black Bears could do that every period, I'm sure they would take that straight to the bank.
The referees make their way back out of their respective locker room. You see them fly across your screen from left to right. We'll be switching sides here in the second period. Wouldn't it be something if we switched broadcast spots in between periods too?
You want to lug all this equipment down there?
No, I'm afraid to touch the computer with the Ethernet cord.
Trust me, it's no fun. I learned yesterday.
Yeah, you did a good job managing it.
Props. I want to make sure I get another shout out to Josh at home. He saved the day. Him and Dean saved the day. The three of us put the heads together. Josh is the man. I want to make sure that gets out there.
Yeah, Josh is a wizard. We've said that before. So Binghamton is going to be still having some people in the penalty box, but we're going to be at 4-on-4. So CJ Stubbs does return back to the penalty box. Gavin Yates is serving, or was serving for the time being. And then joining him on the other side for the Thunderbirds. Cole, tell me who that is. I know you.
Well, that was
were
a
here
trip
last
on
night.
Kosis.
Kosis, thank you.
The goal scorer last night on the power play for the Thunderbirds.
Sorry about that, everybody. I had to sneeze. I hope that didn't leak through the broadcast.
I was going to say bless you, but I didn't know if you wanted me to tell people, so.
I tried to get to the mute button as quick as I could. Second period is brought to you by our friends at AAA Northway. Now we have the opportunity. Sign up at their location right off the Vestal Parkway. Worldwide travel agents and also 24-hour roadside assistance. It's patented. World-class customer service.
I know at least two fans in this arena who got a very nice trip because of them.
That's true. I actually thought you were about to say I know two very nice fans who had to call AAA last night. I was like, oh no, I hope they're okay. But of course they would be, because our friends at AAA Northway.
There's 24-hour service, Brooks. That's every hour of every day.
That's true.
There's only 24 in a day.
I'm glad they taught you something.
Yeah.
So we're at 4-on-4. That's how we start, and that is where we will be for the next minute 56, barring any other penalties. And then it'll be an abbreviated power play for the Thunderbirds.
It's going to be about 56 seconds or so, 58 seconds?
58. Go with your gut.
Yep.
Maybe we'll have a Cole Does Math segment at Tully's, too.
That should be like the last show of the year. We just have like an arm wrestling, Cole does math, Brooks does history lesson, EJ gives a lesson in graphic design, Bobby tries to explain how tickets works.
That would be crazy. But we're back to start in period number 2. Thunderbirds looking to get on the board. Pastuca tries to dangle around Swain, throws it in towards the middle. Guys like Ford would love this opportunity to take a player off the ice each side, get more open ice. Craig's behind the net with it, and Hurston it all the way up top for LaBelle. Our old friend Josh LaBelle spending better part of last year and the year before with Twin City, and Ford tries a stuff chance and an already better start to period number 2 as the T-Birds get the first shot on goal.
Well, the T-Birds, you go back to LaBelle, have executed his game perfectly, just letting him slot in at that top number 1 defense. And I'm sure that phone call with them and Danbury Hat-Tricks was a quick one in regards to getting Josh LaBelle. Anytime you can add a player of his caliber, his presence in this league, you do what it takes.
Ford and Jansen line up. Pushed out into the neutral zone by the forehand of Jansen. Jansen's paired up with Bondarenko right now. Anderson and Ramekers on the back end for the Black Bears. Craig now will play it back to Ramekers. And Scott's got his engine running. He goes out wide. Broken up behind the net by Twin City. And now LaBelle. Quarterback's out to Craig. Craig through the middle. Touch pass to the far side. Twin City was changing. They got to be careful not to touch that puck there. We still have 50 seconds of 4-on-4 time to go. LaBelle sends it far side for White's got a step, comes in and scores. Zach White got behind the Binghamton defense, and Twin City is on the board.
Well, that was a great goal that time from White. He just got himself in a great shooting lane, was able to just grip it, rip it, and beat Tomei, similar to the Swain goal last night in the same kind of area, but Tomei couldn't get that blocker up in time, glove up, and Zach White cuts the lead in half on 4-on-4 play. So the T-Birds back here with life, and the fans raucous in the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds. Is it still the Fairgrounds Annex?
No, it's just the Fairgrounds now.
Yeah, I noticed that. What happened to the Annex?
It got deleted.
Why?
Doesn't really just roll off the tongue.
I don't know, man. I said it pretty easily. Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Annex. Just like that.
White tries to carry back into the zone, and he's introduced to the plexiglass by DeRazio. Still at 4-on-4. It was not allowed to come out of the penalty box. Binghamton touches up there onside. Kirkby ahead looking for Steffen. Unfortunately, it does interrupt the opportunity for the natural hat trick for Tyson Kirkby. Scoring 3 straight goals in the contest. Picked away by Steffen, 1-on-4. Kyle cuts in towards the middle of the ice and brushed off the puck by Kramer. And back over now. Handley dumps it in. Far side. Twin Cities changing and sent down the wall by Stone. Babbitt's going to be forced to play it. No icing against Binghamton. And now Twin City not able to change.
Dan Stone is always so smart with that puck. He never seems to even seem bothered by anything. You ever notice that the look on Dan Stone's face never changes? He is so strong with the puck and so smart, has a high hockey IQ, that he is just invaluable to this team.
Zach White scores at 4-on-4 at 2:12, puts the Thunderbirds on the board. And now they are on the power play for the next 45 seconds. So this is a Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. As LaBelle shaves up the ice at the wall, waiting for reinforcements to arrive. Back up top, LaBelle tried to thread the needle over to White, far side. Weber does a good job of pushing the puck back over. Far side. And White will settle it down. Fanned on his first pass, does work it down low. Kostas lost the handle on it. Weber able to get it just out of the reach of LaBelle. Twin City can't enter the zone as White was a little bit too slow. Touching up. Cervoni going to get crunched into the wall there by LaBelle, but takes the hit to make the play. Sent back around for Bondarenko, who will send it down. Yates comes out of the box, serving for Stubbs, and we return to 5-on-5. So Twin City is 0 for 2 on the evening in terms of power play opportunities. Binghamton is 1 for 1. Far side now, Bondarenko, skate to stick, carries over the line and will now drop it for Yates. Draws the double team. Bondarenko trying to get the defense moving, carries up top, pressured by Cunningham, and then Hanley tried to clear, but it's held in by Yates. Yates goes around the cage. Back over to Anderson, throws it towards the net, ricochets off a couple of bodies, held in, and 12 is right on the puck. Yates is knocked down, and Cunningham is going to clear. This is tipped ahead by Butita. Is it going to make the line? It does, but Butita able to outrace Anderson for the icing. Jansen will clear, goes far side. Is this going to have enough on it? It is not, so we will continue to play on here. Schnapp dropping it back for Butita. Another pass. Pastuca fires. Blocked by Anderson. Near side wall. Sargis trying to up it on the backhand. Knocked down. Sent into the blue paint. And Tomei will trap it down just outside of his blue paint.
Little extra buzz here from the Thunderbirds after that last goal. They look to find that wind in their sails, trying to get themselves to a tie hockey game here, but the way they've been playing is surely picking up in these last few minutes.
Fanned on at the point by Dimke. Got to his own rebound though. And send it down low behind the net. Swain chases up top. It's fanned on by Troy Harwell. And Swain almost had a breakaway going the other way. Kirkby knocks it down, and that does hit Connor McAnanama. But he's on the bench tonight.
I was going to say, nice save from C-Mac there.
Got his blocker to it.
Yes, he did. He's always ready. He's always ready to go. He has had some fantastic performances in this building.
Black Bears bench occupied by Aiden Burchard, Brant Sherwin, and John Quinville. Tonight, John Brown in the team tunnel, ready to bring equipment back and forth when necessary. Got a full crowd here down in Winston-Salem this weekend for the Black Bears.
Ready to bring warm gloves, right?
Absolutely. That's a hot topic here in Twin City. Actually, we're in Carolina, so that's fine. We'll talk about it like that. Mania out wide, looking for the same spot that White scored, and that will go wide of the target. Stone trying to settle the puck from rolling on its end. And Swain not able to get it out on first try. Second chance, he's able to poke it out towards the Thunderbird bench. Back over to LaBelle. They flip the script on the Black Bears, go far side with it now. Butita not able to knock that down legally. Thought maybe that could be icing, but we're going to play on. DeRazio sidesteps the hit, gets it right over to Jansen. Middle lane drive for the Black Bears. Jansen, what a move, cuts in, cuts to the front of the net. Yates fires, and Babick makes the save twice. Now a 2-on-1 going back the other way. Pastuca's pass knocked down by Jansen. Trail man, save made by Tomei. What a sequence of events. Babick robbing the Black Bears on the other end, and Tomei sticking with it on his end of the ice. Woo, Cole, talk about that while I catch my breath.
I was going to say, yowza. What a move from Mac Jansen there to open up the goaltender. Had him beat, and Babick recovered just in time to make not one but two saves, and then the Thunderbirds. Beautiful attempt on the other end.
Gates now with the puck. Finds the trail man in Cervoni pinching in, and he got handcuffed on the way through. Puck squirts back out into the Binghamton end. Weber off the wall to Jansen in the middle. He's going to get enough of it, sending it over to Sirota far side. Now back for Yates. Cuts in. Middle. Tipped on by Sirota. It's behind the cage. Tried to bank it off of Babick. He's trying to play both posts at the same time, which typically will mean that his legs don't have enough strength for an in-tight shot. Just able to stop those loose ones. See if the Black Bears pick up on that. Sirota back in across the line. Fires and ricochets off of the Twin City defender in front of him. If this has enough, it will be icing, and indeed it is. Twin City not going to be able to change. We got a timeout here with 12:46 left to go in the period. We're back with you right after this.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight on YouTube. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti on the call tonight. Black Bears will be back at home next Friday. It's Youth Community Night, sponsored by our friends in the Broome County District Attorney's Office. There's going to be a ton of youth organizations tabling across the concourse. It's going to be a great time, fun for the whole family. Tickets are running out, so go ahead and get yours at binghamtonblackbears.com or call the office at 607-722-7367. Back to the action now. Twin City carries it up ice. Demke cuts to the middle of the net. Backhander denied by Tomei. Swiped at, rebounds knocked wide. And hooking is the call, and I do believe the Black Bears are headed back to the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill.
Looks to be Scott Ramakers, who's going to be joining CJ Stubbs in the penalty box. So a huge opportunity here for Twin City to get this game evened up if they can get one by Dominic Tomei.
Time of the penalty is 7 minutes and 21 seconds. For all your paving and concrete needs, contact our friends at the Northeastern Striping Corporation. Twin City scored on their first power play last night and came up empty-handed so far in their first two. LaBelle off the control win by the Thunderbirds will give it up for Ford. Probably a safe bet. Wrist shot, Tomei able to make the body save. Squirts out back to Ford, far side. Now Gus has it on his forehand, throws it right into the chest of Dom, and Tomei is able to absorb it and hang on.
I believe this is year 5 for Gus Ford in North Carolina with the Twin City Thunderbirds now, so a mainstay, as I mentioned last night, a staple of that offense here since he arrived. You know, take a look at a lot of these guys, Brooks, the Pastucas, the Butitas, not playing tonight, but Salaks. They've been here for such a long time that this core has really had a nice time to gel and work together.
Face-off is going to be controlled by the Black Bears after the initial fight went in favor of the T-Birds. Binghamton able to get the clear. Now the Thunderbirds looking for the equalizer. Kramer carries up ice. Send it over to the far side. Binghamton in the 4-man unit right now as that one gets knocked down in tight near the crease by DeRazio. Black Bears not able to get the clear. Back around the wall for Ford, and that'll come outside the blue line. Jansen's calling for a line change, and nobody's ready. He couldn't get close enough to the bench. Now everyone's going to be able to change. Actually, check that. That's my fault. I thought it got past LaBelle. Stretch back over to White on the forehand. No, dropped it for Ford, and it just goes wide. Over to Sirota on the opposite side of the ice. 2-on-1, shorthanded. Sirota skates in. Backhander denied by Babick. So Boris Babick makes a great shorthanded save on his end of the ice. Binghamton, though, content to try to play a little bit of keep away, but unfortunately comes off the puck with it. Thunderbirds not able to enter the zone cleanly on the first try, though. Schnapp far side. Knocked off the puck by Kirkby and maybe Weber. 15 seconds left to go in the penalty. Ramaker steps up, and he is waiting at the penalty box store. Final rush here for Twin City. Craig comes into focus across the line, playing it over far side. Low angle shot is caught by Tomei as Scotty Ramakers steps back out onto the ice with 10:36 left to go in the frame. Binghamton kills off another penalty.
It's been a much better period for the Thunderbirds here. The shots on goal starting to climb up, 13-28 now in favor of the Black Bears, but after the first period, that's a win there for the Thunderbirds. They have the only goal so far halfway through this period. They're looking much better.
Cunningham off the draw. His wrist shot is snared by Tomei. And or reset, do it all again from the same exact spot. Face off this time will be won by Binghamton, but Scotty's pass is going to be too hot to handle for Anderson. Loose puck is available on top of the crease, but Binghamton able to knock that back out into the neutral zone. There he will retreat behind their netminder as Anderson starts this breakout. Anderson's pass knocked down. Looking for Pastuca, gets in tight and just couldn't settle it down as Binghamton tries to swarm. It's a 2-on-1. Yates and Swain, trailman Steffen. Yates tries to go over to Swain. Pass got blocked on the way through, never got across.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gavin just shoot that. He has such a good shot. Try to get it to Swain.
Swain's behind the net, in tight. Yates fires. There's the shot, and Babick able to make the save. 9:46 left to go in period number 2. Black Bears lead cut in half by Zach White, but they still hold a 2-1 advantage. Taking a timeout. We are back with you right after this.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Welcome back in, everybody. Binghamton gets done killing off their last penalty. It was to Scott Ramekers for hooking. CJ Stubbs is still sitting in the penalty box. He's got just a little bit more time left to serve in his misconduct penalty. Shots on goal in the period, 10 for the Thunderbirds, only 4 for Binghamton.
As I mentioned, a much better period from Twin City. CJ had to serve the full 14, right, from those penalties accumulating?
Correct. So he's got a while, but he is set to return this period. Stone backhands it off the wall for Jansen, and DeRazio will pick it up in stride. This is offside, though, against the Black Bears, as Mania did enough to deflect a puck on the entry, forcing Binghamton to come into the zone just a bit early.
DeRazio always likes to get active from that defensive spot. Did it a few times last night. Creates such good opportunities for the Black Bears. So DeRazio has been a real nice addition for this team this season.
Sirota taking the neutral zone draw right in front of CJ Stubbs in the penalty box. As Ford spins it around, Pestuca leaving it for Mania. Intercepted by Sirota. Or wait a few seconds. Wait for the ice to open up. And Jansen not able to corral it in the offensive zone. Played back into the Binghamton third. Great play by DeRazio, just not to blindly throw that puck up the wall because Ford was waiting for it. Loose puck right on the goal line. Tamay's got it. And the referee washes it out. Deceptive shot from Gus Ford from the half wall. And Tamay had to squeeze tight. And he put the glove behind his pads just in case.
Yeah, that one just shot out from nowhere almost. And Gus Ford always knowing where that net is. A great goal scorer, and that's why.
See Coach Sherwood writing down on his notepad. 9 minutes left to go here in the period. As Thunderbirds not able to hold the puck in at the offensive blue line, goes between the legs of LaBelle. They're quick to re-enter though. Butita gets around his man out wide. And White able to pick it up in the far corner. Turnaround shot is blocked by Weber, and that'll ricochet into the netting for a second. Go out of play. We're reset and have another draw.
Does he write in the notebook the time to go look back at the film?
Could be.
If he is. Hi, Coach. How you doing?
Typically, it's just time and then what happened. Like, very quickly. It's almost like a doctor doing the prescription. Very chicken scratch. Just very quick.
Well, he's got nothing to lean on there, so anything can get down is impressive, in my opinion.
That's why you got to use card stock.
Oh.
It's got a little bit of weight to it.
Yeah.
Kirkby now controlling the puck down low. He has the first 2 goals in this contest back in period number 1. It's a big pile up here. This is almost like the Winston Cup days before NASCAR was a thing. That was a turn 3 block right there. White skate to stick, not going to be able to catch up to it. Rolled off of his tape in the last second. Goes behind Tamay's cage. Emery trying to peel it out of the corner. Weber settles it down. And Emerson Emery now will carry it up past the red line and blue line. Not able to get it deep though. Goes back the other way. Stretch pass. And it is icing against Twin City.
Well, you can see them calling for it right away there for that icing. That puck just couldn't connect on the blue line. A great job by the Black Bears defensive zone to make that a tougher pass than it could have been. But a real nice job by Carolina in the second period.
Twin City.
Twin City. That's my first one of the night. All right. First win of the weekend.
It's tough when they've been around as long as they have in the league and they finally go through a name change. Face off, one back by Yates. Leave it for Anderson. A wrist shot is going to be caught by Babick. We're reset. Same circle. And now, following the whistle, Twin City is going to be able to change.
Get some new bodies on the ice, as you mentioned, looking to get that LaBelle-Craig line and the Schnapp line off as they were tired and needing of a change.
Steffen will take this draw, and they're going to put Schnapp back out on the ice. Looked like he was a little bit too late to try to go off. One back to Yates immediately. He's got some space. Looking through the 5-hole, but Babick shuts the door on the wrist shot attempt from Gavin Yates. Great face-off draw win by Kyle Steffen. Now Yates has it back. His forehand will be blocked by Schnapp. Anderson will send it down low for the center. It's Steffen. Comes around the net looking for Swain. Fighting his way towards the middle of the ice. Instead, it bounces up top to the blue line. And Binghamton tries to gain control. Swain uses his big frame to brush off Schnapp. A one-timer from Yates, and he scores. Gavin Yates, even strength, extends the Black Bears lead back up to 2. First goal of the frame for Binghamton. 3-1 Black Bears.
Well, that was just a great timing and a great placement there from Gavin, able to receive that pass and just hammer it on a sprawling Babick. We've seen a lot more sprawling from Boris tonight. And Yates, the benefactor there, had quite a few chances. A great pass from Steffen. A few chances in this period, able to cash in and restore that 2-goal lead.
It is 3-1 Binghamton. Gavin Yates from Kyle Steffen. And Black Bears are back up by 2. They weathered the storm in the first little bit. They did give up the goal to Zach White, but Binghamton now with 6 shots on goal to Twin Cities 11. Still getting outshot, but I wouldn't say they're getting outplayed this period at all. Pastuca loses the handle. Sirota able to pick it from behind. Ends up in a board battle near side. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 players fighting for that loose puck. And Jansen trying to get around Demke, trying to show off his stick handling capability. Shoves the defender down to the ice. And they're going to call roughing against Mac Jansen.
Well, where one forward taketh, one forward giveth, and now you get CJ Stubbs back. But Mac real unhappy with that one as he's going to take a seat for 2 minutes.
So CJ Stubbs is going to step right out of the penalty box and step right onto the ice in part of this Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Jansen not happy with the call, but just skates into the penalty box. Puts his arms up, open palms. Little disappointment there for him, but he's got faith in his defense. Puck knocked up into the air, and Kirkby legally bats it with his hand into the neutral zone. You can do that in your own end of the ice. So Twin City back on the power play. They are 0 for 3. Ford dropping it back over for White, who has the lone goal for the Thunderbirds. They send it up top, and White will skate into the circle. Looks to go all the way across, looking for Ford. That's a lot of sticks and bodies to dodge on that saucer pass on the way through. LaBelle over for Kramer, too far. He has to reach back for it. Puck ends up on the back side of the cage. Binghamton tries to clear. It does get past LaBelle. Kirkby and Stubbs get off, and so will Stone. He has a last-ditch effort, and Durazio will complete the Mighty Ducks-style line change as they get all 4 players off the ice. Kramer's out wide with it, dropping it back for White as Twin City enters the zone. 5:30 left to go here in the period. Kramer carries up top. Ford centering to nobody, but Pastuca holds it in. Ford tries to send it right back up to Yuri, but it will elude him and come all the way back down to Babick. Sets it up on a tee. Butita through the neutral zone. Cunningham, stretch pass ahead. Nice move, cuts in, and runs out of ice at the last second. Kostas almost had a beautiful power play goal. Made a nice move on the Black Bears defender, but Binghamton able to get the clear. 15 seconds left to go in the kill. Kosa sends it around the wall and the kick plate. Far side for Cunningham and Butita. Butita stole it away from his own teammate and inadvertently allows Bondarenko to come back with control of the puck. He's stripped of it. Butita, far side. White comes in. Broken up beautifully by Dan Weber. Pushes the puck into the corner. We're back to 5-on-5. Jansen returns. Binghamton 4 for 4 on the PK tonight. Now Jansen finding Sirota, skate to stick. Here come the Black Bears. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Jansen shaves up the ice, waiting for some reinforcements. The D is changing. Sirota sending it around the wall, and LaBelle just golfs it up the kick plate, further up towards the blue line. Butita wastes no time, upping the puck to White. Weber against White, and Weber wins that battle for the second time this shift. Still available, but knocked away, and Jansen calmly finds Sirota in front of his own bench.
You know, this is the first time all period as we get Babic playing the puck. The Black Bears have been at full strength now with CJ Stubbs and Mac Jansen out of the box.
3:40 left to go here in the period. A stretch pass ahead to White. Trying to go far side. Kramer's on side. Trying to dance around Austin DeRazio, but he's not going to have any of it. Kirkby's behind the cage, met with pressure for a double team. Nice play from Yates to recover. And now the Black Bears come back the other way. DeRazio hit a dry spot, lost his edge. Goes far side. Stubbs gloves it down to himself first. No hand pass. As Yates will spin it around the wall. Stubb knocked down lightly. Gets right back up. Yates will just split the defense. DeRazio and Stone back out to center ice. Binghamton touches up. And it goes back the other way. Kirkby on the forecheck, comes away with the steal. Great pressure by Stubbs using his body, getting physical down low. Stubbs and Steffen trying to work that two-man game in the far corner. Ford trying to stick handle in a phone booth behind the net. Has not worked out for the Thunderbirds tonight. Binghamton has taken the puck from them multiple times behind the cage. But this is Pestuca on the far side, trying to use DeRazio as a screen, but it'll be caught by Dominic Tomei. 2:25 left to go here in the period. Binghamton leads 3-1. We're back with you right after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back to the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds, not the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Annex here in North Carolina. Black Bears leading the Thunderbirds by a score of 3-1 with about 2 minutes and change left to go here in the second period. It's been a strong period for both teams as they've both been able to find the back of the net. Black Bears looking to take this 2-goal lead and hopefully some more into the locker room.
Cole, nice job pointing out that the Black Bears had really not been at full strength this entire period. A low angle shot is stopped by Tomei, and Binghamton will carry this puck out. Sargis over to Sirota. Or check that, it's actually Steffen. A little bit of line shuffling going on, but you can understand that with the lines kind of getting a little bit wonky with Stubbs and Jansen both in the penalty box here this period up front, two key forwards. And Stubbs had spent a lot of the period in the penalty box, so he should be fresh for the Black Bears. Held in by Swain, trying to dance around up top. Steffen will get into a loose puck first. Finds Sargis on the opposite side. Sargis with a nice tight turn down low just outside the trapezoid. Gets it up top for Ramekers. And Anderson now gets some space. His wrist shot looking for a Sargis redirect is going to be caught by Babic.
Nice job by Sargis to come crossing through the lane there as the puck was fired. Almost able to get a tip on that.
Three to one where we stand right now. As this face-off will be controlled by Twin City. Pushed around the wall to the far side by Hanley. Cleared but not out on the first attempt. Aerial flip is successful. As Stubbs will just play it back to the defenseman in Cam Cervoni. It was a great talking with Cam earlier this week at Tully's. Hard to believe that was just 5 days ago. Got his latest picks in movies and television. And just like everybody else on the Black Bears, he recommended watching Landman.
Well, he's a good guy to talk to, Cam. Always has a fun conversation, something to talk about. So I enjoy conversations with Cam Cervoni, but don't tell him I said that.
Okay. So Hanley and Stubbs getting acquainted with each other. Looks like cooler head's going to prevail for the time being. Puck is end up behind the net. Knocked around the wall. Thunderbirds able to clear. They send it all the way down the ice, though. The linesman says to play on, checked up in the last second before it got to Cervoni at the line. Here comes Kirkby, along with Stubbs and Bondarenko. Across for Ivan, a little bit too far ahead of the Russian forward. Ends up behind the net. And Keeley is trying to bait Stubbs into taking a penalty. Stubbs is not going to. He's actually going to skate towards the bench. Everybody's on side for the Black Bears. Keeley able to get the clear. Could be a 2-on-1 for Twin City. Kramer with control, looking to go far side, blocked by Stone. Ends up behind the cage, and he will soccer style that one up ahead to Craig. Through traffic, Tomei able to locate it. Didn't know he had it at first, but he does indeed. Horn sounds. So are we going to go to the intermission?
I mean, there was 0.5 left on the clock. They put 1 second back on. Wow, all right. Generous.
Okay, so we are not done with the period. 1 second left to go. In our second period, brought to you by AAA Northway. Been a fun period.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Both teams on the scoreboard this frame.
We've said it before, Brooks. We've seen crazier things.
But 15 shots on goal in the period for the Thunderbirds. 10 for Binghamton.
This looks like a soccer goal being protected here.
And Sirota does a great job just going down to one knee, blocking the shot off the draw from forward. And Binghamton will skate into the locker room with a 3-1 advantage. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report coming up. We're taking a look at the Bear Bright Electric brightest moments from period number 2. Look at the stats and the out-of-town scoreboard. All that and more coming up after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Welcome back for the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Excite Motorsports browse, ride, buy, free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online at excitemotorsports.com. Let's take a look at the highlights of the period brought to you by Bear Bright Electric. So some highlights from the second period. Quite a few to talk about, I would say. We had 2 goals, one each side. The first one coming from Zach White, as he was able to score technically even strength. It was 4-on-4, bring the Thunderbirds back to within 1. And then it was Gavin Yates on a beautiful feed from Kyle Steffen, able to bring it back for the Black Bears up to 2-goal lead, 3-1, where we stand. Shots on goal overall, 34-19, but in that period, Thunderbirds led that 15-10. The Black Bears climbed back near the end, but a bigger comeback here for the Thunderbirds regarding their 24-4 start in the beginning of the game. Penalties so far, Black Bears 1 for 1 on the power play, whereas the Thunderbirds are 0 for 4, so going to need to get some work done if you're the Twin City club. If you want to get back in this one, the power play is where you're going to start. About 17 minutes before we return to action, we're going to throw it back to commercial. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Excite Motorsports Intermission Show. That was the Bear Bright Electric highlights from the second period. We'll be back with the out-of-town scoreboard right after this. So, make sure you stick around.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together. Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Second period, Excite Motorsports intermission reports, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online at excitemotorsports.com anytime. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard tonight. And they've got a barn burner in Danbury. It is 8-5, a 3-goal lead for the Watertown Wolves on the road. Athens leads PD 4-2. That game also in the third period already. Columbus is on the board at home. They trail by 3. Blue Ridge on top of Columbus 5-2. That game also in the third period. Baton Rouge and Monroe still scoreless, searching for the game's first goal. They are in the second period. And then Topeka leads Biloxi 3-0. So that was a look at our out-of-town scoreboard one more time through. Topeka up 3-0 over Biloxi. Baton Rouge and Monroe still scoreless. Blue Ridge leads Columbus 5-2. Athens leads PD 4-2. And Watertown leads Danbury 8-5. Take a timeout. Drop your questions in the chat. We will get to them when we come back after this timeout. All part of the Excite Motorsports intermission report. So don't go anywhere, folks.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Hello everybody and welcome back into our favorite segment of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, Ask the Broadcast. Saw some people having some questions for us in the YouTube chat. Oh, I had it bookmarked. Where is it? Oh, Tucker wants to know, Brooks, do I have a favorite NFL team? I do. It's the Carolina Panthers. Unfortunately, they did lose today 34-31, but a great game. A lot of people thought it was going to be a blowout, and they very well could have won that game. Maybe just a little bit of too much prevent defense in the final 3 minutes of that game. But had the lead in the fourth quarter against a team that is a very heavy Super Bowl contender. So why not? But good season ahead of schedule for the Black Bears. Matt wants to know, Cole, what's the best barbecue in NC? And I love this question for you. Cole, what is the best barbecue in NC?
Well, took my family there yesterday, Little Richard's. It's not barbecue technically, it's bar NQ. But
okay, as long as everybody just remembers that barbecue is a meat, not an activity.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Your parents showed us that place.
They did.
They're in attendance. You know, Brooks, I've been meaning to tell you, you're my second favorite hill.
I think I know who's first, and it's a lot of people's first.
Yeah, your mom and dad are tied.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just going to say Tim.
No, I wouldn't do that to your mom. She's a very nice lady. She's tied with Tim.
But best barbecue in North Carolina, to answer that question, is Parker's Barbecue in Wilson, North Carolina.
How far is that from Wake Forest? Like the town?
From my house in Wake Forest, it is a 35-minute drive.
Okay, so you're not having some home bias.
And you know how good? You know how to tell it's good?
It falls off the bone?
Cash only.
Oh, yeah. We used to have a pizza place like that on Long Island in my hometown. They had to switch to credit cards.
Cash only is how you can tell if a place is good or not.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of places that take credit card are good, but that sets them above the bar. Growing up in North Carolina, did you ever go to Charlotte for any of the NASCAR races? Okay, good question, Jeremy. I know you're a big racing guy. I am not.
I didn't grow up in North Carolina, Brooks.
He asked me.
Oh, okay. I just thought we were asking both of them.
So, no. I've actually never been to a NASCAR race. I have been to Monster Jam way back when they came to PNC Arena. So I have seen Gravedigger in person. That was pretty cool, but that's probably my extent of car event besides like a car show.
Someone wants to know if we like homemade chocolate chip cookies.
Only if they're soft.
You know what I like with the cookies? You ever see people put salt on them?
No.
It sounds weird, but it
some people are
taking their questions back.
People are retracting their questions. I've never seen that before.
Oh, now I want to know what they said.
Yes, Little Richard's in Winston-Salem. The Hill family and now the Parenti family have been frequent visitors of that restaurant.
Your dad has my favorite joke every time he pays for it, too. He likes to tell us that you paid for it out of your inheritance.
Yep, he doesn't make that joke lightly. He about says that with everything now.
So he's made it 2 years in a row. The last 2 years we were there, both times he got an audible laugh from me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're not around my dad long enough to know he doesn't have new jokes. He just tells the same ones, and people still laugh.
No, it's worse when you have a dad like mine who finds new jokes that aren't funny. It adds to it.
All right, last thing on food, and then we got to get to the third period. Might be heading to Cookout tonight after the game. Stay tuned.
You need a ride?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I know who's got a car.
The
Parenti family.
Yeah. Have you had any cheer wine yet on this trip, I was asked. Oh, Brooks, the Sugar Rush has been hitting like crazy. I've had, they got rid of the bottles in the arena here? There's no bottles of it.
A moment of silence for Cole.
No, what happened to the fairgrounds that I loved? They used to have a bottle.
Yeah, it used to be an annex.
Goodbye annex, goodbye bottle of cheer wine. That was the point right there.
Eastern North Carolina barbecue over Western. That's the story. So it's always vinegar over tomato. Wilson, Kinston, Greenville barbecue reigns supreme. So, but Little Richard's is still very good.
Well, my parents were big fans.
All right, now that I'm hungry, let's fill our appetite with some third period hockey between the Thunderbirds and the Black Bears. We will start the period at 5-on-5.
I didn't love that transition right there. That was, not a good one right there.
It says you.
We'll work on it. No.
LaBelle quarterbacks the breakout for the T-Birds. We are at 5-on-5. They're down by 2. Our wrist shot is blocked partially by DeRazio. Ends up on the back side of the cage, skated out of harm's way by Stone. He had the empty net goal last night, and now he has a chance to put one on target. Low angle, save made by Babick. Glove down by the Thunderbird defense, and Durazio throws it right back in towards the mixer, and that'll be swallowed up by Boris Babic for our first stoppage here of the period.
Both Stone and Weber have the ability to defensively get active, and offensively get active in on the play. They both choose to stay back on defense, but when they do get active in the play, both, like I said, Weber and Stone, very smart puck handlers and get good shots every time.
Face-off going to be won by Twin City. Goes behind their net. And now they come through the center circle. Nice move. This is White with the puck. You can just tell by the way he moves that is Zach White controlling it. Runs out of real estate behind the cage. And a pass that'll elude Bondarenko off the wall. It is icing as Twin City won the race.
Well, I think Hanley could have made a bit more of an effort on that one, but I digress. Hanley and Harwell paired up here again tonight. They looked good. I think that they just got put together down here. Not many games for the two of them, but they looked good last night. So Twin City really, they had a bit of a rocky start, but I think they've started to right the ship a little bit and turn it around here.
Kirkby able to win the draw back cleanly. Anderson will send it around the wall. LaBelle is there at the blue line, and he'll put it back down low. Nobody on the near side for Twin City. Stubbs will get there first as he tries to carry up towards the middle. A bouncing puck, knocked down by White, sent in front by Butita, and LaBelle not able to knock in that rebound. Kramer up top, wrist shot through traffic, just goes wide. Craig able to pinch, but Binghamton gets a clear. They were looking for the stretch pass to Stubbs. Quickly though, White right back into the zone. Tries a toe drag move. Tomei settles it as White got moving a little bit too fast to get that shot off.
Well, that was a beautiful play all around there from the Thunderbirds. A quick up pass into another quick tape-to-tape seam right there, trying to get up on the ice quick, catch the Black Bears sleeping a bit, and then inside out from White. Almost turns this into a one-goal game again.
Cole, the YouTube chat now is just talking about food. I think we got the people going.
You know what the worst part is? They can't go to cookout like we can. So see what you did to people?
I know. Swain will send it ahead looking for Yates. Yates has the latest goal in this one. Not able to get control of that last loose puck. Still bouncing around in the neutral zone as teams are just jockeying for control. 2 minutes into tonight's third period, brought to you by our friends at Mama Bear Brand. More on them in just a little bit. Teams will change. As a stretch pass connected with Swain. He's got nobody to pass to, though, for the time being, so he goes to the wall. Try to protect the puck, but it's stripped away. Cunningham, far side to Pastuca. They cross over 2-on-2. Cunningham fires, blocked by Durazio. Wears that one like a champ. And now Sirota goes 1-on-3. He's got Yates behind him. Tries to one-hand dangle around the defender. A nifty move, but that time Twin City sniffs it out. Demke dropping it back far side, looking for Pastuca, crashing the net, but he was actually towing the line instead. Back over far side, Cunningham sending it around for Dan Stone. Stone will retreat, took a whack from Butita off the wall, and Jansen gets a piece to slap it down, nullifying any threat of icing. Kirkby right off a line change, hammers a one-timer. It just goes wide of the leg of Babic. Back out into the neutral zone. Ramekers will send it around the wall as Sargis getting out onto the ice, trying to lasso that loose puck. And I feel like we're in Groundhog Day right now. It's just sent back around the wall by Ramekers. Kirkby sending it down low for Stubbs, and tight Bondarenko shot. Healed it, and the captain will get to the loose puck. Ramekers throws it towards the net, tipped on target, and Babic will make the save with 16-17 to go in the third period.
Black Bears can do that Groundhog Day all day. Just have to get to the finish line here. Time on their side.
Tonight's third period is powered by Mama Bear Brand, proud supporter of our Black Bears. Shop local and wear local. Stay confident in styles made for all bodies. Visit MamaBearTheBrand.com. Mama Bear Brand, all bodies are beautiful. Twin City gets control off the face-off. They try to go for that stretch pass again in stride. Keeley had to walk the line. This is offside. Twin City can't touch it, though, on the delayed call. They retreat back into their own end. Ramekers in stride, off the wall for Bondarenko. Shays up the ice, waiting for the trail man in Anderson, but broken up beautifully by the Thunderbirds. Stolen back by Anderson, and this will just have to go all the way back in the zone as Binghamton touches up on the delayed offside call. Keeley looking for Butita, nobody home. It's icing, and this will come all the way back into the Binghamton offensive side.
Bit of a choppier play here in the last 5 minutes of this one. Pass is not crisp, not connecting between the two sides, so an icing a result this time. Chat still talking about food?
Yeah.
Yep.
Coleslaw on sandwiches and pineapple, Korean barbecue. Now they're talking about our friends at Big Zeus.
Coleslaw is my own version of
Love
Newton's Law.
Zeus. They got great food. Ordered from there multiple times. All right, back to hockey. Babbitt's going to settle a puck down with 15-17 left to go. And it looks like the Thunderbirds are going to change, and Binghamton's going to be content to keep everybody the same.
Well, you remember TCT got pinned out there off that last icing, so the Black Bears were able to get their fresh bodies. Now the Thunderbirds follow suit.
Stefan will line up for the draw. White able to win it back and send around the wall. This is Hanley with it. Backhander ahead. You can hear that body get crunched over against the wall. Does not sound good, but everybody keeps moving. Hanley. Wrist one down low for Nate Keeley. Beat the first man to the puck, but DeRazio flies in behind the net and picks it right up from behind the gauge. Now Yates, transitioning defense to offense, is stood up just inside the blue line as the puck bounces back out into the neutral zone. Give away to Sirota out wide. Sirota on the backhand, cuts to the front of the net, and he will draw the second power play of the night for the Black Bears. We'll tell you all about it when we come back right after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Binghamton headed to the Meyer Security Power Play. Just the second minor against the Thunderbirds tonight. It goes against Igor Romanow on the way from Belarus. Tripping is the call at 5:23 of the third period. Got to get my tongue untied there. We were having a great call tonight. Great time hanging out with everybody in the chat as well. Binghamton's up by 2. Their last power play back in the first period, Tyson Kirkby deflected a shot from Gavin Yates. Stubbs sent it far side for Yates, and his pass went underneath his own stick as he fanned on it partially. Sent back up top, though, for Stubbs from Kirkby. Across the blue line, DeRazio's wrist shot is going to be rifled into the safety netting down in the corner, out of play.
Good movement there from the Black Bears. Yates oh so close to ripping that shot off, but unable to get that puck on the tape. Instead, just kind of fanned on it, so the Black Bears will have to reset, start again.
Twin City will get to a loose puck off the draw first, and they will send it all the way down to May. They are getting some new players out for their PK. First unit is coming up the ice now. Stubbs crosses over the line, leaving it back for Jansen. Back down for CJ. A lot of Roanoke Rail Yard Dog fans in attendance tonight, showing their support for Coach Sherwood. CJ Stubbs, Mac Jansen, Jesse Anderson, and Tyson Kirkby. And Garrett Sargis. There we go. I think we hit them all.
Gotta hit them all.
Some of the younger Rail Yard Dog fans even helped us load bags onto the bus today earlier in the rain when the Black Bears were making their way over to the arena.
Well, that was nice of them.
It was.
People are so nice down here.
It's just a way of living. Stefan now trying to find the back of the net. Will set it up for DeRazio. Still out there, hasn't gotten off yet. Partial line change for the Black Bears on power play units, as they have about half of the first and second unit out on the ice. DeRazio hammers one. A booming save by Babick. One-timer set across. Excellent lift by Yates on Ford to make sure he couldn't clear. Unfortunately, Twin City still able to get this puck out. 20 seconds left to go on the power play for Binghamton. Ramekers dropping it back over. Bondarenko leaving it over for Stefan. Sent back up top, but nobody's there for Binghamton. Final push, 3 seconds and 2. Rahman now returns, and we are back to 5-on-5. So Binghamton falls to 1 for 2 on the night on the man advantage. Goal 50% still good.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Sirota chops it ahead as he flips it behind the defense. Harwell spins it around the wall, and Twin City goes through the middle of the ice. White trying to get his speed up out wide. Cuts in through the left wing slot. Trying to use that free hand as best he can, trying to create some separation. Ford dances in tight and sends it just wide. Shots are 39-20, favoring the Black Bears still. This one's going to be dumped down. It is not going to make the line for icing. It checks up. So Binghamton will get a lot of their players off. Kirkby takes a look back at the bench as he was the first man on. Subs marking the man behind the net. Ford to the near side. Harwell will send it around the wall. Opposite number of him is Cam Cervoni for the guys dressed in white. A low angle, trying to bank it in off to May. Sharp angle shot from Ford. That's the second time he's done that tonight. As Kirkby will just content to stay behind the net for the time being. Will go off the glass ahead to Emery. And then he's hit into the wall by White. Gets right back up. Kirkby now throws it in towards the mixer. Emery almost crashed the net just in time to get that rebound. Boy, that would have felt good. Babbitt gets active playing the stick, and Emery's stick actually got caught up in White's skates. Wait for everybody to touch up for Binghamton. They're now on side, and Emery can chase after the puck. 10:50 left to go here in the Mama Bear brand third period. T-Birds try to come up the ice with it. Stone gets control in his own end. Both teams are changing. Sargis stands up. Butita right in front of the Black Bears bench. All of them are standing. And DeRazio now quietly starts the breakout. Sargis saucered ahead just too far in front of Jansen. And it'll come back out into the neutral zone. Sargis marked by Butita's got to lean into him a little bit to keep him off the puck. Twin City crosses over. They're onside, but they left the puck behind. Stefan trying to transition. Sargis out wide, keeping his frame and his feet moving. Trying to create a late 2-on-1. And it's icing against the T-Birds. 10:03 left to go here. Twin City not going to be able to change.
Perfect icing timing here for the Black Bears, too. 3 seconds or so longer, and we would have been heading to immediate timeout, giving the T-Birds a chance to rest. Instead, tired body's going to be stuck on the ice.
.03 remaining in the period. Black Bears lead by 2, 3-1. Offensive zone draw will be taken by Zach Sirota against John Butita. Sirota able to win it over to Yates. It's a pile up near side, and Butita's going to be able to get it out. It chops over the stick of Schnapp. And then Binghamton tries to catch Twin City in a bad line change, but it's going to work out for the guys dressed in purple tonight. Butita through the middle, looking for Mania out wide. DeRazio able to brush him off the puck, but White has it, blocked by Stone, right in front. Return to sender. Here comes Yates and company. Swain trying to catch up to that loose puck. Ford able to corral it, knocked out in midair beautifully by the Thunderbirds. Big hit delivered by Sirota. He now gets to control it in the middle. He's knocked off the puck, and penalty is going to be called, and tripping is the call. Black Bears back to the power play.
You can hear the displeasure from the Winston-Salem faithful. But it's something that we'll talk about when we get back from break. Brooks, only about 9:16 left to go. Right back after this.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tanning. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears back on the Meyer Security power play. Michael Mania sitting down in the penalty box at 10:44 for tripping. Face-off going to be controlled by the Thunderbirds. They actually push it into the corner. Somebody's lost the glove. Can't make out what color it is. Goes back around to the opposite side.
It was Hanley. He's got it back now.
Bondarenko and the second unit will start this power play. Stefan up top, throws it in towards the net, and it ricochets off the post. Sirota almost with his 11th goal of the year. And we got, I believe, matching penalties as the referee in the attacking zone pointed to both players. The referee behind the play also had his arm up in the air as well.
So it's LaBelle and Sargis, I believe, taking a seat here. You think go 4-on-3 or you think we'll stick 5-on-4?
I think we'll stay 5-on-4.
5-on-4, right? Because they're coinciding, right? So we're going to stick 5-on-4, I believe.
Time of the penalties are 11 minutes and 11 seconds.
Slash for LaBelle, slash looks like for Sargis as well.
Doesn't change anything for the power play.
No, but it's good for our record keeping.
Still got 28s on the power play. And this gives Binghamton an inadvertent timeout to talk about what they want to do.
So, really just some formalities, right? Penalties taken, really nothing too effective. The only thing that hurts both teams as Sargis now not available for the power play, and LaBelle, the top defenseman for Twin Cities, unavailable for the kill.
So the first unit will come out. They have a minute 30 of power play time to work with. Stubbs fires, caught by Babick. Their flip face-off circles, drop the puck and do it again.
I believe this is Tyson's offhand, right?
It will be.
Except that Stubbs taking it, which will be on his strong side.
There we go. Face off, one back, but splits the defense of Yates and DeRazio. Come back out into the neutral zone. Schnapp trying to pepper on the forecheck as the high forward, F1. Yates sends it around the wall. Babick gets a piece of it, knocking it off the glass. But Binghamton will swarm the corner. Three-man pile-up in turn 2. To the guys in white, picked out by Yates. Tries to cut to the front of the net. Almost pushed into the goaltender by Schnapp. DeRazio, excellent keep at the blue line. See if Binghamton can make Twin City pay for not being able to get it out. DeRazio walking, sends it over to Yates. Cross ice for Stubbs. Return to Cinder, Yates holding, Jansen tipped, just wide on the rebound. Twin City gets to it in the corner. They pin it up against the wall. 30 seconds left to go on the power play for Binghamton. Brought to you by our friends at Meyer Security. Picked out by Yates, over to DeRazio. Got his hands free. Tipped on by Kirkby, looking for the hat trick. And now the captain has it behind the net. Defenders guarding both posts. That means somebody's open. It's Mac Jansen. Here to settle it down over for Yates. Sending it across for Stubbs in tight. DeRazio shot blocked. 5 seconds left to go on the power play, and that'll do it for the Black Bears as Twin City gets the clear that they were looking for. Thrown back into the corner. Dangerous swipe right there by Babick. And another penalty here is coming up to Twin City. Tripping is the call. And Twin City starting not to get happy with some of the calls.
Demke taking a seat this time. It's going to be a trip here. It's going to be the third power play for Binghamton, correct? Or is the fourth?
This will be the fourth. They were 1 for 3.
I can do that math. 33%.
Demke's wearing 36. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes and 51 seconds. So second unit will come out to start this power play without Sargis. Sirota from a low angle, throws it on target. They fight for control, and Swain knocks it in and scores. Nick Swain, 2 goals this weekend, and the Black Bears lead by 3 on a Saturday night.
Wow, that was just an all-out effort from the power play 2 there. Swain keeping up with the play in position, able just to bat one home past Babick, and that should take away the opportunity of pulling a goaltender unless Coach Harry gets a bit wacky, but a great goal from Swain there on the power play, and the Black Bears open up a 3-goal lead here.
Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 59 seconds. Nick Swain right on the doorstep. Binghamton now 2 for 4 on the power play, and what do we say about 50%, Cole?
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Sure. Never heard that before tonight. Black Bears up 4-1. Over the team that they have seen in the finals the last 2 years, and a team that's been to the finals the last 3 years.
If you go back to that, it's been 9 straight finals games losses for these Thunderbirds.
It's an offside call, and that'll allow LaBelle and Sargis to return for their both of their sides. 6:40 left to go here. And this one.
Pretty good weekend so far for the Black Bears. Just need to get this one to the finish line, take all 6 points, and a long trip down to Winston-Salem. It'll be a happy trip home if they can do so.
Stubbs and Harwell collided with each other, and I believe that actually knocked the penalty box door open. Luckily, it wasn't at the penalty box, so nobody fell in. I think the off-ice official just slammed it shut. Kirkby's got 2 goals tonight. He's looking for the hat trick, and this is going to be a penalty against the Black Bears. Slashing is the call. As one of the Thunderbirds got the stick whacked right out of their hands, and looks like Jesse Anderson is the guilty party.
This is just making your math at the end of the day harder for those graphics.
Really appreciate the work that EJ does with this.
EJ's the man.
.44 time of the penalty. That's 4 straight slashing calls for everybody keeping track at home. Actually, no. The last one was the trip. My fault. I just wrote an S.
Can I say Dash 1 broadcaster?
Yeah.
I almost said it. I think I did say it last night.
Well, you know what?
I learned it from you. It's getting scary. I use your lingo.
Referees conferring with each other here with the linesmen. And they're going to figure out if this is going to be a delay of game or not. It looks like it is tipped on the way out. And they're just move it back to the far side for the faceoff. So Twin City back on the power play. They would love an extra man goal here. Let's just say that. Ford dropping it back, might have hit the linesman's skate. Right behind the net, and they're sending it all the way around the horn. Nate Keeley's in front of the cage, where his shot never got to the front side of the cage. Durazio shaking up a little bit. Rebounds available, sitting through the blue paint. Twin City swarms, but they're not able to get their stick on it. Sent back up top. This is Ford. He quarterbacks the breakout with LaBelle. Sent back across to Kramer, in tight down low. A backhand stuff chance. Goes well wide through the blue paint and out. Deflected away by Stubbs. And he's going to go take a run shorthanded, 1-on-2. Stubbs will just go out wide, shooting for a corner. Go high above the net. Jansen takes some seconds off the clock. He is slammed into the wall. And then there's a hog tie wrestling match going on behind the play. And then Snop throwing sucker punches to Weber on the ice. So Weber and Snop still wrestling with each other. The linesman finally will come over trying to break it up. 5:11 left to go here in the period.
Well, for Schnapp and Weber, this all stems back to last year in the last game of the finals. Those two were jawing at each other, and now it's boiled over.
Snobs has some words for the Black Bears bench, but I think those guys are going to be able to let the scoreboard do the talking.
I believe Dan Weber's letting everyone know how many rings are in his collection.
That is a lot of penalty minutes.
Graphics get harder and harder, Brooks.
Yeah, yeah.
If you notice Schnapp, he just kind of turned around and was just looking for someone, got into like a ready pose, like a ready position in baseball, just waiting for someone to come his way.
I can't tell, do the officials have the notepad out yet? The piece of paper? That's how you know there's going to be a lot.
Yeah, yeah. We need Andy to get out there with his notepad.
You know, I think I saw Andy was at the last Black Bears game. Not as an off-ice official.
No, he told us he was going to be there as a fan.
As a fan.
Yeah, he told us.
That's the first game I've ever seen Andy there as a fan.
He told us, he said he was going to bring it, his wife and the kids, and I go, don't you get enough of this place? But no.
He had a great time. He was walking up in press row for a second, and I saw somebody with a off-ice officials or like video team gear on, and I was
for a
like,
loop?
whoa! I was like, hey, excuse me. I was like, oh wait, it's Andy.
You're getting ready to be security?
I was getting ready. Yeah, we didn't have Derek.
Ah. I'll give him a call, see if he's available.
So the referees are still trying to sort this out. There is 5:11 left to go here in the third period.
Still 55 seconds on the original Jesse Anderson minor, so we'll see what this rolls out with in terms of attackers. I mean, this is taking long enough they were able to get through a whole song here over the PA system. When do you ever see that? Start to finish.
That's actually a great point.
Whole
Normally
song.
the DJs always cut them out.
Cut them off. Kung Fu Fighting's been going since the beginning. It's about to end. I'll give credit where credit's due. The music choice here has been great.
All right, Cole, you watching your friend, the off-ice official?
I don't like looking over at people's screens, Brooks. It feels dirty.
.10:07 East Coast. .511 left to go here, third period. Game was moving with some pace.
Just opened up the Fed website to see what was going to come up. Columbus has made a game out of it down in with Blue Ridge.
All right, how much time's left? Click on that game when you get the chance.
5-4 so far. Let's see how much time is left. This website always throws me for a bit of a loop because it counts up. No, looks like the game's over. But they made a game out of it. But it's over. 5-4 Blue Ridge victors in Columbus. So far, what's come through is Mac Jansen, 2 for roughing, Dan Weber, 10-minute misconduct and ejection for aggressor. I believe they're going to put the Binghamton side in first, and then coming in will be the Twin City side. However, 4 minutes have gone up on the big board for Mac Jansen, so we'll have to wait and see.
Speaking of security and Derek, now this is a different Derek, but Derek Swislowski's here, drove down with some friends from Binghamton, New York. He's got his cheeseburger bucket hat on tonight, not the full cheeseburger hat, but he's standing right at the Black Bears tunnel. He's acting like security tonight. He's just as
it's something with the name.
He's just as big as the 3 police officers down there.
Name Derek, you're set up for security.
I guess.
I'd feel safe with him.
Okay. So, Cole, I see that the stats have been updated. What's going on?
I'm waiting for it to get finalized here. Give it some time because Dan Weber, his aggressor, got turned down to an instigator now. Roman Kramer has a roughing minor, and Mac Jansen has a roughing minor. Mac Jansen's 4 minutes that were on the big board have come off the big board. This would be all so much easier if you could just let me go down between Tyson and Butita. And then I could really get the full story.
Too bad you can't skate.
I can walk out there. It's chopped up. Do you want me to go try? Could you imagine? Just broadcaster walks out in the middle of the ice. Just looking for a scoop.
That would be the first sentence in a book called How to Start a Fight.
No, it'd be how to get punched in the face. I don't think there'd be much of a fight.
It'd be a 2-hit fight. They'd hit you and you'd hit the ground. So very important to see how these are distributed. Also, above 5 minutes left to go in a game, so there's not an automatic aggressor penalty that triggers to the next word that we're just not going to say.
Well, this is also big for this game because it's only a 3-goal game with penalty power play time. You can get yourself right back in this one. You could score 2 quick ones.
Yeah. Twin City was already on the power play when that happened. And they're probably going to remain on the power play.
Looks like they might be going to a 5-on-3.
All right.
Just got update. We should have everything. Let's see what we got here, Brooks.
Okay.
See, this is why it pays to make friends with people. Here we go.
Okay.
All starts with a Roman Kramer 2-minute minor for roughing.
At what time?
14:49.
Thank you.
Dan Weber, instigator, 2 minutes at 14:49. Mac Jansen roughing, 14:49. Dan Weber, aggressor, at 10 minutes ejection, 14:49. I don't see anything for Schnapp.
All right.
Looks like they don't have anything up through the winds either yet, so we'll wait. We've got plenty of time.
All right, so Binghamton is going to be on the short end of a 5-on-3. DeRazio, Kirkby, and Stone are the 3 players for the guys dressed in white. Under 5 minutes left to go here. Kirkby gets to a loose puck. He's going to skate it out as far as he can. And LaBelle will pick it up at the center circle. Quick to re-enter the zone are the T-Birds. We will have a commercial at the next stoppage whistle. Sent across for Pastuca. Going in down low. Crowd going a little restless. They want the Thunderbirds to shoot the puck. Reminds me of me watching the Hurricanes on the power play. Sometimes you got to throw it to the net to score. Anderson comes out of the penalty box, and one man returns for Binghamton. It is now a traditional 5-on-4. And this will come all the way down back to Babick. Crowd grows more restless. Stone waits, takes aim, and will fire. Cage still held right now by Boris Babick. And I believe at 3, they probably would elect to keep him in. We'll see if they can score one here on the power play. 30 seconds to work with.
I would have thought about it to start this power play to go up 6-on-3. That's where I would have thought about pulling Boris, down by 3.
3:30 left to go. Spun back by the T-Birds to a vacated blue line. Nobody there. And they're going to be forced to regroup through their own end. 3:20 left to go here. Kostis sends it across ice. Keeley losing the handle on it. Sargis gets there, goes off the bottom of the Thunderbirds bench all the way back down. And Jansen able to get out of the penalty box. Black Bears kill it off again. Jansen comes right out onto offense. Sargis fires, goes wide. Jansen whacks at it, but Babick holds the post. Thunderbirds 0 for 6 on the power play tonight. Binghamton special teams came to play. They're 2 for 4 on the power play and 6 for 6 on the PK. 2:40 remaining here in the third period. And now Stone at the blue line. Gets past the first defender into the middle for Bondarenko. Cuts into the front side, trying to get that monkey off his back. But Babick able to hold the post, keep it a 3-goal game. Ford, DeRazio going to be one-on-one. The vet versus the rookie. And DeRazio shields Ford away from trouble. Keeps him away from Dominic Tomei. Bondarenko coming back. Forehand, backhand into the corner. Trying to get around his defender. Trying to keep his feet moving as well. We are under 2 minutes here at the fairgrounds. Sent far side. Cervoni whacked at it the first time. Second time, not able to get it out as well. Now the Michigan native able to find it at the red line. Butita on the intercept. Forwarding Emery, opposite numbers, getting well acquainted with each other in front of the Black Bears bench. They chop it ahead to Swain, the latest goal scorer in this contest. He's marking Hanley in the offensive zone on the forecheck. Big hit laid on by Emery. Physicality sure has ramped up here in the third period. Swain sidesteps Butita, saw the hit coming, and sent Butita into the boards. Dimke against Sargis, and Sirota able to block that pass up the ice. Black Bears looking for more. They're not content with 4. They want more. As Anderson will just shoot it around the wall, delayed offside. And we are under a minute left to go here. We might not get that final media timeout.
I swear the time here moves faster. You zone out for like 30 seconds. And 2 minutes have gone by.
Sargis will rag the puck behind the bench and now carry into the offensive zone. Goes between the legs of a defender and snared out of the air by Babick. Garrett Sargis just put somebody on his highlight tape. That one's probably going to have to stay internal, though, as they were looking for the goal. Final media timeout of the night. Under a minute left to play here, folks. Binghamton leads 4-1.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. 38 seconds left to go here in this one. Black Bears looking to take another season series against the Twin City Thunderbirds. Almost made it out. Almost made it out there.
You were doing so well.
I know.
You were doing so well.
That's all right. It was a great call tonight, Cole.
We did. We jumped right back into beginning season form.
Emery over to Stone. Throws it to the mixer one last time for good measure. 10 seconds left to go. Twin City will get to a loose puck. Butita on the final effort to add one more to the score sheet. Tomei makes one more save for good measure. And 1.5 seconds left.
Well, it's good for me. I forgot to start the clock. So, thank you.
So Binghamton's going to win this one by a final score of 4-1. They will pick up their 27th win of the season, and through 30 games, they will be 27-3-0, and they will have 79 points on the season. Face off one back. Kirkby picks it up himself. He had 2 goals tonight, and the Black Bears will win this one by a final score of 4-1.
Great overall game. Again, a low-scoring affair. They were able to keep the offenders away from Tomei, and the Sayes Estimate made 21 of them, so another good night for Dominic Tomei.
They surround Dominic Tomei on their end of the ice. He picks up his 13th win of the season, and the Black Bears will sweep the weekend, picking up all 6 available points. Final score here tonight, Binghamton 4, Carolina 1. Take a timeout, come back. La Quinta Inn & Suites post-game show right after this.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine Hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Hello, everybody, and welcome in for another edition of the La Quinta Inn and Suites post-game show. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti. It was our pleasure taking you through this two-game set between the Twin City Thunderbirds and the Binghamton Black Bears. Binghamton wins both games. Last night it was 3-1, Cole. Tonight it was 4-1 in favor of Binghamton. Special teams really came to play tonight.
Yeah, you could say that again. That was the name of the game, especially near the end there of both the second and third period. We saw the penalties start to line up and rack up, and whichever team was stronger was the one who walked away with the 3 points usually. Tonight it was the Black Bears were stronger in both the penalty kill and the power play. So they walk out of here with all 6 points, and it'll be a fun travel day home tomorrow.
Black Bears will see the Thunderbirds later on in January. Thunderbirds will actually come up to Binghamton and the end of the first month of 2026. That's a Friday-Saturday showdown. So if you want to see these two teams again, BinghamtonBlackBears.com. Also, next Friday, Youth Community Night. Tickets are less than 500 as of earlier this week. I'm sure they're less now. 607-722-7367 on Monday morning. Going to be a great show next Friday night. A lot of organizations tabling around the concourse, fun for the entire family. Big thanks to our friends at the District Attorney's Office for sponsoring the night. And it's gonna be a good one. It's good for the Black Bears to come back home after these 2 games on the road and far away from home. This is actually the furthest regular season road trip that the team has left this season. Everything else is kind of close to the chest.
Port Huron?
Oh no, excuse me, Indiana. I'm thinking geographically like down south. Indiana is the furthest.
Still, Indiana's further than Port Huron?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, that is true.
I think it only takes 8 hours to get there, whereas Port Huron, you got to hook around, so it takes longer.
All right, taking a look at the final count of shots on goal. 46 for the Black Bears tonight, 22 for the Thunderbirds. Twin City 0 for 6 on the power play. Binghamton 2 for 4. And Cole, do you have our Rocco J. Testani Budweiser 3 stars of the game for us tonight?
I do. First star of the night, Tyson Kirkby, 2 goals to his name. Gavin Yates, goal and a couple assists to go with it. And Kyle Steffen ringing in at the 3rd star. So it reads Kirkby, Yates, Steffen.
So those are your Rocco J. Testani Budweiser 3 stars of the game. Black Bears going to have a good bus trip home, as Cole pointed out beforehand. Binghamton wins. Final score is 4-1. We will talk to you again from the arena Friday night for Youth Community Night. That puck drop is scheduled for 7 p.m. Have a good night, everybody. From Winston-Salem, North Carolina, my partner Cole Parenti, and everybody else with the Binghamton Black Bears, my name is Brooks Hill, signing off.